Anyone who remembers the term boombox will find the looks of this new speaker familiar. Anker Soundcore's new Motion X600 speaker is at once both super slick and modern, but with a hint of retro vibes.
So in this review, I'll try the speaker out here in my home and tell you how it sounds and about its special spatial audio feature. I'll also round up the pros and the cons, and I'll let you know if I think this speaker is a good bet for you.
So what are you getting with the Anker Soundcore Motion X600? This rechargeable Bluetooth speaker is meant to be both portable and room-filling. The Motion X600 is the company's very first portable speaker to feature spatial audio. It's also waterproof. In the box is just the speaker itself and a small charging cable. It measures a bit more than 12 inches wide, 7 inches tall, including the built-in handle, and about 3 inches thick. The 4.2-pound weight of the speaker gives it a bit of heft considering the dimensions. The handle does not fold down. 7 buttons are on the top of the speaker, and while these icons resemble touch-sensitive buttons, they're actually clickable with a nice tick to them when pressed. Left of the upward-firing speaker containing the Soundcore logo is a power button, which lights up with the rest of the buttons when turned on. There's also Bluetooth pairing, a spatial audio toggle, and a bass-up button for more boom in your box. The other group of buttons on the opposite side is the usual volume and play-pause controls. To help get you the Anker Soundcore Motion's IPX7 waterproof rating, Anker also covered the rear USB-C and aux-in ports behind a peelable rubber tab.
Spatial audio is the key selling point for the Soundcore Motion X600, and it is a smart one for Anker because spatial audio right now is quite the craze.
Part of the magic involves the Motion X600's driver configuration, since it includes a pair of woofers and tweeters across the front, as well as a single full-range speaker up top. Powered by a trio of amps, the total power output is about 50 watts, which is about 25% more than something like a JBL Charge 5. This also means that you can enjoy some degree of stereo playback without requiring to pair the Soundcore Motion with an identical speaker, although you can do that if you want.
Anker's developed a special algorithm which gives any music track you feed it a spatial audio effect. Now this is good for folks who have a large music collection on their device and want to hear some added depth to their audio. But the overall audio quality may not hold up to the same kind of experience you're going to get with speakers that come with proprietary technologies. I'm thinking Sony 360 Reality Audio or Dolby Atmos music, which can give it more of a 3D sound. I don't really think I noticed all my old school beats suddenly going special on me, but I do think the speaker sounds generally good, so let's dive into that for a minute.
I'm glad to say this speaker sounds gorgeous. I put on a chill playlist while I was working one day, and the subtleties of the sound were noticeable. I was able to hear a lot of intricacy in the music and quite enjoyed the experience. The bass is impressively strong, but not buzzy or zappy, just really well balanced. I cranked things up to full boom with a Foo Fighters Essentials playlist, which properly rattled the credenza the Motion X600 was sitting on. The speaker gets plenty loud and can be both room-filling or more subtle.
To test the spatial audio capabilities, I used Apple Music's Made for Spatial Audio playlist.
Featuring specially tuned tracks from Earth, Wind & Fire, Demi Lovato, Ciara, and the Stones, there was a lot to sample. I can say there does seem to be a noticeable effect. For example, you can seem to hear certain sounds or instruments coming from different areas of the speaker. A lead guitar coming from the top of the speaker, while the other guitar or drum elements come from maybe one side or the other. Now, it's not quite the same as that spatial audio feeling you get wearing headphones, but it does give the sound a more 3D effect that was really nice for listening.
In short, this speaker is a powerful, great sounding piece of work that I think will please both the design-minded and the audiophiles, and the spatial audio effects add a lot.
Soundcore Motion X600 has a 6400 mAh rechargeable battery. A full charge can give you about 12 hours of music play and maybe a bit longer if you don't crank the volume. Now that's not exactly the greatest battery life for a speaker like this, but would be enough to get you through a day. A full recharge will take about 6 hours, which is a touch on the long side.
Overall, considering both the materials and the speaker array, the Soundcore Motion offers great value for its price. On the Pro side, the sound quality is outstanding across a wide variety of different musical types. The design of the speaker itself is both portable and something you can keep tucked away in a corner of your house. The spatial audio option is a nice extra and it delivers surprisingly well. The speaker is also waterproof too, which is always good. So what are the downsides? Well, there's really not a lot to dislike about this speaker. I think the battery life could be a little longer and the recharging could be a bit quicker too, but unless you're a 24/7 365 listener, this probably won't be an issue. I could also crack on the fact that the handle doesn't fold down if you do need to make it more compact, but that's about it. So for that reason, I can absolutely recommend the Soundcore Motion X600 speaker to you if you're looking for a great sounding portable speaker. The Soundcore Motion X600 sells for about $199 US or $269 Canadian, and you can get yours, as I got mine, from Amazon.